Hello everyone, it's Chef Robbie from Superfood and Eco Caters.
Hi, and I'm Kendra McGowan, and we wanted to say Happy New Year!
Yeah, Happy New Year everybody. It's been a wild year for everybody, and we just want to say thank you first and foremost. We wouldn't be anywhere without our customers and our support group that that has really come through this year in 2021. So first and foremost, a big thank you to everyone and a Happy New Year.
Yes, absolutely. We're so excited to get your New Year's Eve packages out to you and get that steak and lobster and bubbly. And so let's get right to it and let's show them what they got.
Show them what, talk about the fun bag.
Yeah, so everyone's going to get a little gift bag. And so in this, you're going to find your bottle of bubbly. You're going to find some noisemakers, some party horns, maybe a tiara or a hat to say Happy New Year. And you're also going to get 2 champagne glasses to go with your champagne.
There you go.
But
awesome.
Let's get down to the real fun. Let's talk about the food that they're going to get.
So everybody's getting a beautiful box. And I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to slide this way off. And we'll just slide the sleeve off. And we tried to make it feel like a gift. So when you get it, there's going to be some nice tissue paper in there. So we can set the tissue paper aside. But we really wanted you to feel like, it was a celebration and you were opening a gift. So inside your box, you're going to find all kinds of amazing goodies. McKendry, if you were to order this and get this for New Year's Eve, what would you be most excited about? The surf or the turf?
Okay, well, all of it's making me drool. It all looks so good, but I'm about the surf.
Yeah?
I'm seafood all the way.
From a Colorado girl, that's interesting.
I know. I think it's because I'm from a landlocked state that fresh seafood is where it's at.
Right, seems exotic. So we got beautiful Maine lobster, £1.25 lobster we got for everybody. So we've already done the hard work and taken it out of the shell and packaged it nicely for you. We put a skewer through it, so when you stick it in the oven, it's going to cook up beautifully and not curl. But remember to move the skewer before you. And then we made a basil butter. Now there's probably too much basil butter, but once you taste it, you won't think that there's too much basil butter. You'll just think, I have leftover basil butter to use tomorrow. So that's the lobster. The steak is just a beautiful, ribeye, 20 ounces, some Dijon mustard. Lots of beautiful stuff in here. The roasted broccolini, we're going to show you how to put that together in just a minute. It'll take you maybe 45 seconds. Just toss it, get it in the oven. Super easy. We're going to walk you through the risotto fritters. Mm-hmm. So this is one of the things that I really enjoyed. Brown butter risotto. So we browned butter and then we cooked the risotto in it. And it just came out phenomenal. Got a little panko. We made some toasted Parmesan, so you're going to be adding toasted Parmesan at the end of the dish so that even the Parmesan is browned. So we're kind of increasing that flavor profile at every step we get. The sauce is already made for you, so all you got to do is heat and go. And we thought about everything, right? So you can even use this bowl to toss your salad. So you've got a champagne vinaigrette inside the bowl. You've got apples and pears on the bottom, right? And then you have sesame almonds on the side. So you have everything you need right there. You could just give your vinaigrette a little shake. Again, use how much vinaigrette you want. I wouldn't use quite all of this. This is 2 ounces. I wouldn't use quite all that for myself. Then you can throw the lid back on. Give it a couple of shakes, and now all I've got to do is grab a plate. And seriously, I'm going to plate up my salad, sprinkle some sesame almonds on the top of it to make it look like I'm a professional.
Yeah.
Right? And then we're going to enjoy a delicious salad.
So easy.
So it is that easy. We've made the whole box that easy. So we're going to dive into the kitchen and show you how the rest of this is done. And we hope everybody enjoys their New Year's, and we're gonna make it the easiest New Year's you've ever cooked. And we might as well start right here with the ribeye. That 20-ounce ribeye is going to take a few minutes to get cooking. So important things to notice are a nice hot pan. You know, you want a medium-high heat on that. You want to be sure that once you get it in the pan, you're not messing with it too much, okay? So you want to develop a nice crust on it, which is the Maillard reaction right there on the pan, where the surface is touching. So if we move it too much, then we're going to slow down that process. So just check it a little bit. You know, we got a couple more minutes there. We're going to let it keep cooking. While that's cooking, you know, make sure you got your mustard close at hand. Once we kind of get that nice brown crust right there, beautiful. All right, we're going to smear a little bit of mustard on that, and then we're going to get it into our 350-degree oven, and that's gonna come out really, really nice later on in the evening. Next up, we'll be moving on to the lobster. You know, we're going to take care of the big boys first. So the lobster comes, it's already prepped for you. Nice knuckle and claw meat, as well as the tail. It's got this skewer, so be careful. But that's going to keep it straight when you cook it. So you got that basil butter. It's delicious. Spread out a little bit on the knuckle and the claw meat. Put it under the tail so it cooks a little bit slower. And then top it off. Now we're going to wrap it with parchment paper and heavy-duty aluminum foil. Wrap it a couple of times if you don't have heavy-duty, and that way tighten it up and get a nice seal on it. We want to slow down kind of the heat and cook that nice and slow. Next up, the risotto fritters. This was a fun little dish to put together, so we're going to kind of use our spoons back and forth across one another like that. That's kind of a quenelle technique, and you just want to make a three-sided football shape. Get it into your breadcrumbs, you know, put a little more breadcrumbs on top, turn it over gently, and then use your hands to really squeeze it a little bit and hold that risotto together. We didn't put a whole lot of binding in the risotto just because we want you to be able to, it's just like a fried risotto that's gently held together with a little bit of breadcrumbs. It gives you the best kind of texture when you bite into it at the end. So they are going to be a little bit fragile, but we feel like the extra care that you got to take is worth it when you bite into it. So be easy with it, and we'll show you how to cook it now. Nice, you know, medium high heat. Again, you don't want to heat your oil up too far ahead. Check it, a little bit of breadcrumb in the oil to see if it's ready to cook. So these are moving along nicely. We don't want a ton of oil in the pan. We're not trying to deep fry this, right? It's a little shallow fry, a little saute. You see, we got enough oil around the fritters to bubble, but we don't have a big pool of oil in there. So it's going to be a little healthier for us, but we're still going to get that beautiful golden brown that you see right there. Add a little bit more oil because our fritters are, you know, they're soaking up that oil a little bit. So coming along nicely. We're gonna flip these over one more time, and then we're gonna get those into the oven at about 350. All of these are going in the oven at 350 to make everything easy. I kind of timed everything at 350 degrees. Next up, broccolini. Super easy. You have some garlic, some little lemon garlic oil. Toss the broccolini in that, and then I made a seasoned salt. It's got a bunch of great flavor in there. Season that up. Turn it over a couple of times. Make sure it's nicely evenly mixed, and then move it onto a baking sheet. And we're going to throw that right in the oven as well. Same temperature. Again, everything's at 350, so nice and easy. So we're going to slide that in the oven. It'll take about 10 to 12 minutes at that temperature. So next up, red pepper sauce. Super easy. Just pour it into a small saucepan, or you can do this in the microwave in a little pot, a little glass bowl or something. But super fast on the stove. Now we're going to pull out our lobster. Take a peek at that. You see there the herbs from that basil butter, nice butter melted in the pan there. We're going to use that later when we plate it. And here's our mustard crusted ribeye. Look at that. Huge cut of meat. It's going to go beautifully on the plate. So have some fun when you plate up your dish tonight. You know, it's meant to be a plate for two. So it's a big, you know, it's a huge steak. It's a whole lobster meant to be shared by the two of you. So have some fun with it. Be artistic. You know, get a big plate and and play around with it, and we'd love to see what you come up with and how you played it. So feel free to tag us on Instagram at MySuperFood. But don't forget the Parmesan crisp. So we toasted some Parmesan and crumbled it up, and that's really going to add some nice crunch and some texture. So between the Dijon and that and the basil butter with the red pepper sauce, tons of flavor on that dish.
Well, thank you so much, everyone. We hope you enjoy your New Year's. We're so excited to be a part of your holiday season this year. And make sure that you really check us out on our website and follow us on social media. We have great, fun things coming up in the new year in 2021. We're really excited about our February because Valentine's Day falls on the 14th and Mardi Gras falls on the 16th. So we're doing a Creole Valentine. It's going to be kind of like what you guys just experienced, a cook your own package, but it's going to have a video engagement, and we're going to keep doing those all year round. So make sure you follow us on the website, follow us on social media, catch us on the fun things we're doing, like our new menu.
Absolutely. So week in and week out, you'll be able to order composed meals off of superfd-market.com. We'll have a variety of things rotating every 2 weeks. We'll have some menu items that stay on, the staples, pasta dishes, things like that are kind of go-tos. And then we'll have seasonal items that rotate, based on when vegetables are available, different times of year, lend to different things. So we're excited about that, and then we're really excited about kind of pushing forward in this new virtual kind of world and having those video engagements for around events. So once a month, we're gonna figure out some kind of awesome cooking class engagement where we can keep folks in learning, asking questions. So let us know what can we cook for you in 2021. We're really excited to continue this new model we got going, and how we can continue to bring you better service next year. So again, thank you for all the support in 2020, and we can't wait to cook for you in 2021. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.